Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I want to share to you all a very inspirational, very motivational video of Dhar Mann. हम क्यों अपने खुदा के दी हुई नेमत से खुश नहीं होते? हम जब जो हमारे पास होता है हम उससे खुश नहीं होते, जो दूसरों के पास होता है हम ये कहते हैं कि दूसरों के पास से हमारे पास नहीं है. Why? Why are we comparing our lives to others? If we didn't do that, then our life would be so much happier and we will live very happily. But first, watch this video.
Sometimes we get stuck into this thinking that the amount of happiness that we have is directly associated with the things that we have. And it becomes even more difficult when we see certain people living a certain way or having certain things that we wish we had. There was this commercial that I saw a while back that reminds me of that. In this story, a man is laying out on his boat when he sees a helicopter fly by. I'd do anything to have that helicopter, he thought. Then a woman drives by in her sports car and is staring out at the man laying on the boat. Wow, how amazing would it be to have a boat, she fantasizes. Then a young man drives by in his beat-up car that's falling apart and looks at the woman in the sports car. How incredible would it be to have a car like that, he daydreams. After that, a girl rides by on her bike. She looks at the guy in the car and thinks, one day I'm gonna have a car. Later, a boy runs by the girl on her bike and he's thinking, I can't wait until the day that I have a bike. Finally, a lady rolls by on her wheelchair, looks over at the boy running next to her, and sighs, I'd love to have legs. I love this story because it reminds us that when we're envious of what other people have, then all of a sudden we become unhappy with what we have. We've probably all had thoughts like, I wish I could make that amount of money like my boss or this person that I see on social media. Or I wish I had that great relationship like my coworker has or my friend has. Sometimes it's even, I wish I had this new car or this new body or even 1 million followers like this person has or that person has. Because if I only had that, then I would be happy. But the truth is, even those people that we perceive as having it all are also wishing that they had something that someone else has. There's this quote that I love by Theodore Roosevelt where he says, comparison is the thief of all joy. And it's so true because so often we're content with what we have until we see someone else with something a little newer or flashier or somehow better, and then all of a sudden we become unhappy with what we have. But it's not that the happiest people have the best of everything, it's that they make the best of everything. If we ever find ourselves comparing what we have to what others have, here's 3 quick ways to overcome that. Number 1, recognize that we often compare the best parts of other people's lives with the worst parts of our own. But that's not a fair comparison. There's usually many ways that we're actually better off than the person we're comparing ourselves to. Number 2, we tend to be our own toughest critic. We're extra hard on ourselves for the things that we perceive to be not as good as others. But a lot of times, that's just in our own head, and we can overcome this by giving ourselves more self-love. And number 3, remember that whatever life we're dreaming to have, there's no reason that we can't get there. We may not have everything we desire today, but if we focus on self-improvement rather than comparison, then there's no reason we can't get there tomorrow.
I think this message is very motivational, very inspirational. Why don't many people do this? Instead, they compare their lives to others, and not only they should be listening to Dhar Mann, but they also should be doing what the Dhar Mann has told them to do. But after all, if you all like my video, then please like and subscribe my channel so that all of your friends and family should also listen to this video and they will finally get motivated and very inspired. So anyways, if you like my video, drop a heart in the comments and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye everyone.